Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Millionaire Mind Mastery series. Today I'll be talking to you guys about something that rich people do. Rich people are bigger than their problems. Poor people are smaller than their problems. This is one of the clear ways in which rich people think differently from the poor. Rich people, they are bigger than their problems. Poor people, hey, they are smaller than their problems. One of the things that I have learned in life as I evolve is that whether you like it or not, problems are inevitable. You will meet problems day in and day out around anything that you do. The problem or the issue here is that a lot of people have been raised not to be solution-based thinkers or solution-inclined people, but they have been raised to be complaining people and problem-inclined people. So you see, I remember I settled with me a long time ago that and that was after I found in the scriptures that this life is war. It's a battle. Treat it as such. So I know every day that when I wake up every single day of my life, I am either the lion chasing after the gazelle as the hunter, or I am either the prey being chased by the lion. And every single day my mind is in a certain place. Rich people are bigger than their problems. Poor people are smaller than their problems. Problems are inevitable. There's something very interesting. One of my friends was like, if I knew that this is how this whole marriage thing was, I wouldn't have married. When he said that, I laughed. I said, what was your programming before you got married? The Bible says that marriage is an institution of God. He brought it about, and he said something. He said that the marriage will have trouble. So just have a certain mind space in your inside of you that as far as you are married, there are troubles of marriage that will come, and it can come from anywhere, and it can be anything, and it can take any form. You see, the issue is not the size of the problem. The issue is the size of you. The issue is not the size of the problem. The issue is the size of you. One of the things that I have realized with rich people is that rich people are able to handle bigger problems. They're able to handle bigger businesses. They're able to handle bigger employees. They're able to handle bigger situations of life. And what happens? Big money flows to them. But a poor person will keep whining and moving about in circles and complaining about the problem that they are going through. And this actually states clearly about the two of them, because one is actually big in size internally. See, you cannot cheat this world. Your external world or your outer world is just a mere reflection of your inner world. So if your inner world, your inner self, your internal self is small, then it will reflect on your outer world. If you dream small inside of you, you execute small. If you wake up and you see yourself small, you wake up and then you see the challenges that life is throwing at you as also small. But you see, when you wake up and then you see yourself big and you see those challenges as big and you conquer them, you will actually become victorious. And so at the end of the day, your goal, your task, your headache as a person listening to me is that you will become a bigger and a better version of you that can handle bigger and better problems. So you see, for instance, I'm currently 28. When I was probably 20, the problems of life that I had is not what I have now. The problems I have now are bigger than then. But you see, I always understand that I need to build capacity on my inside. So I took a break off the inner circle, the brand MBA wealth inner circle, and I've just been evaluating a number of things. And one of the things I'm spending time away in this moment doing is I am building capacity, because I know that if I want to be of a blessing to my world in a certain expanse, if I want to be of a blessing to my world to a certain extreme and extent, then I need to make sure that I have capacity inside of me. So how big are you on the inside? The problem that you are facing externally, forget about it. How big are you? Because I said, the problem is not the problem. The issue is not the problem. The issue is how big are you on the inside? This is one of the clear differences between the rich and the poor. The rich man focuses on building capacity, mental fortitude for his inside, such that he's able to handle the tantrums and the lemons that life throws at him. But the poor person, no, he keeps whining and complaining. And it is such a bad thing to do, especially if you want to have a certain growth and wealth mindset. So I entreat of you to do something. I want you to place your hand on your forehead And I want you to say that I am bigger than any problem life is currently serving me. I am bigger than any of the problems that life is throwing at me. I conquer them. I am a conqueror. And that is the reason why I love my middle name, Brain 2. It means a fighter and a warrior. Say that you are the Brain 2 of your family. You will conquer. You are the fighter. You are the warrior. You will emerge victorious. I want you to do that. But most importantly, I want you to go back to your life audit and then write a problem that you are dealing with. Write a problem that you are currently dealing with. And that problem, list down 10 actionable steps to solving that problem. Write down a problem that you are currently dealing with and list down 10 actionable steps to solving that problem. Do you know what that does for you? It moves your mind from problem orientedness to solution orientation. So it moves you from a certain orientation of problem to solution, because what you are doing is that you start thinking into the problem and start finding actionable steps to solving that problem. Trust me, if you do this for just 1 week, you'll be amazed at tremendous perspective that life will start throwing at you. And you realize that what actually looked like a problem, you are actually bigger than it, because you have actually taken actionable steps to come up with solutions to solve and mitigate that particular problem. I hope that this content has blessed you. Be like the rich person. Become bigger than your problems. Problems will always be part of life. One of the musicians from Nigeria, One-Eyed Banton, he says that problem, they finish. So make you try, they enjoy you. Wahala, they finish. Problems will never finish. They will always come. Wahala doesn't finish. The most important thing is that you become a bigger and a better version of you, so that you can always conquer your problems. As for the wahala, when it comes, make sure that you also wahala it some, and make sure that you meet it squarely, because you are the captain of your destiny. Go out there and then make sure that you win over every Goliath that is in your life. It is very, very important. And one of the things that I'll leave with you is that any problem that you are trying to solve, do not go seeking counsel from Saul when Saul did not defeat Goliath. Go seeking counsel from David, because he conquered Goliath. He will be the best person to teach you the strategies to defeat Goliath than Saul. So whenever you are going to solve and deal with a problem, be careful who you are listening to your solution from, because the person may not have conquered that particular problem. And so look for people who have conquered the problems that you seek to conquer, and they will show you the strategies and the ways in which they did that. And trust me, you will conquer. My name is Moses B. Yata. Love and light. Cheers, guys.